Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be diving into money. So I hope you guys are ready. So we still have a lot of stuff left to do in this pack, and we're slowly but surely progressing up these 2-tier ladders here. And it's going to take a little bit of time to do that, but in the meantime, we can work on other things which are going to be better off, or are going to make it better for us later on, and that's going to involve our shop and money. We need to make a better mob farm. Basically, we're going to have to work on a much better mob farm. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I do have this thing set up and automating. Basically, it is taking uranium, and I'm producing uranium over there. It's taking uranium from the chest, and then it is processing it. The processed stuff is going over here, and it's allowing me to make quite a few of the HEU 235 fuel, which is what I need, because I do need a lot of this depleted stuff in order to produce this stuff, the berkelium. So let's talk about upgrading our mob farm. We're going to place it right here in the center. It's going to be a little bit of a 3x3 type deal. It should encapsulate spiders and everything like that. We're going to need a few building materials, which are probably going to be mostly stone and cobblestone, things like that. And it's not going to use iron spikes anymore. We are going to switch this system to using, we take a look at mob grinding utils. We're going to switch this thing to utilizing some of this right here, the mob masher. So what the mob masher can do is it can actually get us much better things. So we can get more bone meal, or more bone. We can get more gunpowder right here with the looting upgrade on this thing. So it's going to be much better. It's going to basically be a pit. They're going to fall down. I think I'm still going to utilize the earth here. I don't know. We might just go with a normal mob farm that utilizes just regular mechanics. It should work. We'll use mob fans to push things, so we'll still get endermen and everything else to spawn. I don't think we need to use that dirt anymore. I just think it's going to be a bit slower to use that dirt than it would be to use the standard mechanics of going up just high enough and setting up a nice mob farm. So right here is our mob masher all ready to go, and this is going to be the foundation upon which everything sort of hangs. Everything should fall to this point and should be able to be collected down here. And I don't know if I want to raise, I think I might want to raise this up one block, and we'll have it setting on a platform. I might actually use some of this dark wood actually as our lower platform to kind of match everything else. But it's going to set right here. And then we're going to have our sides be like dark wood here. And this is going to be basically framed out. And in the inside, we're going to have cobble. And these are going to extend up. Of course, we can fly because we have our Rending-Gale. So that makes building this farm a lot easier. And most things should end up in here. And what I might do is also have a couple fans that are pushing on the sides of this to sort of make sure mobs sort of lean into this and get into this. They should eventually be killed by this anyways. I don't know. We might not even have to worry about that. But this thing is, of course, where we put our upgrades, and then down below I'm going to have to put a lever, because you activate it with a lever. It doesn't need power or anything, just needs to be redstone powered. So with the mob masher and the mob grinding utils, some of the things we're going to need is, I would say 10 of these. We definitely need 10 of them. So I'm going to make 10 of those. And I keep forgetting I got to be up here. Mob grinding. And then we might also want, what else would be good? I would not go for anything that's going to give us extra skulls. What we could do is put maybe a couple of smite and a couple of sharpness to maybe help kill them faster, but it doesn't really have to kill them faster. That's the good part about this farm. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more of the looting. That's the thing I'm definitely wanting most. And I'll make a couple of the sharpness and things like that. These don't really require much to make, as you can tell. So since I was mentioning pushing the mobs and making sure we can get them to move where we want them to, I totally forgot we have vector plates. So I could literally just make vector plates, and this will do exactly what I want it to do. I want it to lead them directly into this. So we'll just have a pattern set up that definitely makes sure they get pushed all into the center. No matter where they are, they will always be forced to touch this machine. And I don't think, I think it does do damage on the side. I'm kind of afraid to test it. I guess I could break this real quick and I can give it a quick test. Get a lever. I don't want it to kill me. I'll probably take some of the upgrades out. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a lever made. Oh boy. Nor I'll probably actually put, yeah, definitely have a lever system down below. Let's try this out. All right, let's take the upgrades out, especially these two. Yeah, we do take damage from the side. So yes, they will receive damage. It'll be perfect. Just wanted to make sure that that was the case. I didn't quite remember. So there's a few things to remember when building a farm like this. You don't want this to be any higher than 22 blocks. Otherwise your mobs will just die on impact. We don't want that. We want to be killed here. So we have 2 blocks here. This is our floor. So think of this as our base floor. And we have 2 blocks. So we need to go up 22. So if we already have 2 blocks set, the easiest way to sort of remember that is just to have the 20 blocks in your inventory and just build up. Because yes, you want the dropping part to be 20 blocks. You want it to be all the way up here. And we're going to kind of go from there. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the structure built around this. And then we're going to talk about what we do after this point. So this level right here is where we stopped with the 22 blocks. And you can see I went up 2 more blocks from there and also built platforms that were about 8. This is normally how you would build it if you were going to use water. We're not going to use water, but I still want the spawning platforms that are the same size. But this thing can actually support spiders. And we're going to go ahead and utilize that. So what do we need to do here? Well, I'm going to go ahead and just set vector plates up. So that way vector plates are just going to be dropping the mobs in all directions, just pushing them ever so slightly to the edges. So that way they drop into these columns. These columns, I'm going to use a different method. I'm not going to use vector plates for those. We're going to use actual fans. And the fans are going to be pushing the mobs instead. Those fans are going to need a couple of upgrades. But other than that, we should be pretty good. So I just need to set these platforms up just like this. I'm going to go ahead and get all of them done. And mobs should spawn naturally on top of these. So these are the mob fans, and you can kind of see kind of the distance that I have going here. And what you're going to need on these settings, let me go ahead and pull that real quick. What you're going to need is you're going to need just 1 mob fan upgrade for the width modifier, and you're going to need 4 distance modifiers. I'm going to go an extra kind of shoot here just so we don't have mobs getting stuck on the edge, because mobs do not like to fall. They do not like to fall. So with this setup, they should be just fine. And we can go ahead and click the hide area and make sure that each one of these are placed in the exact same manner. So yeah, these are going to get just 1 and these are going to get 4. And that should be perfect for all of them. Of course, to activate these, we do need a lever to turn them on. And you'll see we get pushed off. I kind of want to test this though. We fall. Yes, we are going to land down there and we should be just fine. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I think I'm only going to do 1 level of this. Normally I would do 2 levels. We're going to see how 1 level does. I'm kind of curious as to how just 1 level is going to work for us, but it's better than nothing, right? So what else do we need to do here? Well, we need to make it tall enough for Enderman to spawn, because this thing actually does support Enderman. So what we're going to need is it to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3 blocks tall all the way around. We just got to finish this up. We'll have to get some more materials for that. But yeah, this thing will be just fine going up a few more. So once we get it to this point, we're just going to cap it off with slabs. And we should be pretty good after that. So we are already getting mob spawning. We got to get this thing started right away. We're going to have to go right underneath here. And where there is water, we're going to have to actually bring that water 1 more. Because I still want to be collecting some stuff down there. So let's get a bucket. And we'll get some more building bricks. We'll just use some andesite. Might as well. It doesn't really matter. We won't be seeing it. And we just need to bring this 1 more down. And block this. Put that there. If we break this block, I believe this is going to turn on the crusher. No, it doesn't. So we're 1 more block away on this lever. This. There we go. So that'll turn on the killing of these guys. Get them all nice and killed up. And we need to basically take this whole system that we have over here, and we're going to replace it with all this. So let's get everything we need. We need that chest. We need this chest. We probably even need this to keep Endermen from teleporting away, which they will probably do a lot. There we go. That'll prevent that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our hopper system set up. I think this will be a good place to do it, right here. Place the hopper. That should be able to pull the items. It is, and experience. Very nice. And we can actually have conduits that actually pull the experience into our obelisk. So I'm not too concerned about that. And I do want this to go here, so that way we can get both items and everything else out of there. So let's go ahead and place that down. So we'll get that set up. Let's go ahead and grab the fluid, pressurized fluid conduit as well. I think we just need one, I think. Yes, that'll allow us to have a setup for both. So down is going to be items. I don't know if we can do both. Items and fluids, both from the same port. If not, that's okay. We'll just do items for now. And I was hoping we could do it from both, but I don't think we will be able to. I don't know. We'll test this out. Maybe we can just pull and it doesn't matter. Let's get a Yetta. And we'll see if it acts like a tank or something like that, where we can actually access the up portion and set this to extract always active. It does seem to be working. Okay, so yes, this is acting like a tank. So yes, we can have the items going there, and we can utilize this setup like this. Perfect. So this will be insert. And then we'll set the up to extract always active. And it's only going to put things in here that it can support. Yes. Okay. And everything else, actually, I probably want everything to go in the chest first and then extract from the chest out to this chest. That's probably going to be the best, my best option. Okay. So yeah, we'll just set everything up here. So north, we'll change our west to a brown channel. Then we'll go, okay, we're going to have up be extract on the green channel, always active. Go into the chest, insert on green, and then extract on brown. And then we'll use our filter that we already have, and we'll set that's always active, because our filter only pulls out these few things. I don't know why cellulose is in there, but it is. And that should work. That should be getting everything as needed and putting it in this chest. Of course, this chest is also going to need to be separated and filtered out as well. But as of right now, it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. It's doing exactly what it needs to be doing. And this is going to grant us a bit more money than we were making before, and levels. So I think I'm going to try something else too, along with this mob farm. I'm going to try and utilize the item nullifier with this same setup we have here by placing the item nullifier down here and setting up our system so that way it functions a little bit differently. So I want to pull items from here, and I still want them to go into the chest, but I only want specific items in this chest. So I should have all the items in here that I want to filter to definitely go into the chest, such as ender pearls, gunpowder. Of course, we want to go in there. Rotten flesh and bones, we want to go in there. If I can grab those whenever they do come in. Carrots and potatoes, not so much. I don't care about those items. I do want sugar and spider eyes. I don't want the grave dust anymore. I want the loot crates, the infinity things. I do want string. And everything else can kind of go. I want these rare chests. But yeah, I really don't need much else. I don't need the arrows, I don't believe. I think I have enough arrows. Plus taking these will be plenty. And all of this stuff we should be able to filter, I hope. I hope, anyways. I know it won't all fit on a basic filter, but we might be able to just do another filter coming out of the chest in a different area, and we'll see how that works. It's gonna be kind of a pain. I don't think I'll be able to filter all of these items out. Plus, honestly, I don't think I need more than one I currently have. I'll take all these skulls. I don't think I need any more of those skulls, so we can kind of filter that out. Loot crates I definitely want, and I do want these. I don't know if I'm going to need that many spider eyes or string, to be honest. So we're kind of limiting down all the items that we definitely do need. and it's these items right here that I want to be gathering. So is that enough to fit on a basic? I don't think so. We might have to call one of these items and go, do we really need it? Do we really need it? These can actually probably be filtered out in their own system to generate, because I think there's a loot opener. Yeah, loot crate opener is right here. So we could do a loot crate opener, and we could set that to filter on its own thing using another filter. So actually we could probably get through here pretty well with just these few items. Ender pearls. Oh yeah, we'll filter this out. We'll get this all set up. I think this will work out perfectly. We do have chests all around though, so I am going to probably move one chest. I can't actually do that, can I? I might put the opener somewhere else. Let's just get in here and configure things up. Let's just see what we can actually do. So the down, this thing right here, I don't want to set a filter to it, but I do want to set a lower priority. I believe this works on a higher priority system. So this chest needs to be a higher priority than everything else. So we'll set that to 2. That means it'll pull out of there first, and then anything going in here will be second. And let's see if we can't put a filter on this. So we have a filter on the extract. Let's put a filter on the priority here. And let's say, all right, I want ender pearls, these, and this. So I know it's leaving out these loot crates, unfortunately. So everything else should go in the trash. I don't know if we specifically need anything else other than that. And I don't even know if we need the infinity booster cards, to be honest. So, you know what? I might just, for right now, get rid of the infinity booster cards and just opt for, we'll just opt for these rare chests, because we don't really need these. We'll opt for the rare chests only. These give off some really good high tier loot and money, which is a good thing. So we'll just go with that. And this is going to generate us money, basically. Everything else is going to be disposed of. So we should be able to say, all right, everything else, go down here and insert down here on a lower priority. So it should check this chest first, input into this chest first. If it can't input to the chest, it's going to delete it. Pretty much. That's exactly what should happen. I don't even think we need ender pearls at the look of that. Oh my. Yeah. Do we really need ender pearls? I think I'd rather go for the chest than ender pearls. My. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's lay off the ender pearls with this system. We can always change it later if we want more ender pearls. Oh my. So we're running into another problem, but luckily for us, let's pull from the up here, and on the extract, let's throw in some of the speed upgrades. This is going to make things go a little bit faster. And I'm thinking maybe we might need extraction upgrades here as well. There we go. And that's going to make things go a lot faster. Everything else should be able to, yeah, it looks like it's able to handle it for the most part. Wow, this farm is going crazy. By the way, on the bottom there, I don't know if you can see, I did go ahead and place that polluted earth on the bottom section. You do not want to place polluted earth underneath vector plates, because I think it prevents the polluted earth from working. But this setup is going to be perfect. We have not only natural mob spawning, but we also have the stuff from the polluted earth as well, which is generating a lot of mobs. So guys, I hope this setup solves your money issues. It definitely should. This thing is super powerful. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.